Greetings and happy full moon in Sagittarius, because this full moon is in Sagittarius and Jupiter, the ruler of Sagittarius, is in Gemini, and Mercury is changing directions to go direct where it has been retrograde for the past 3 weeks. We are focusing on new ways of thinking. Where is it that we need to expand? Where are we learning? Where are we growing? How are we opening up to new possibilities and new ways forward? I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe, Astro Perspective for Sunday, December 15th. And with this particular full moon in Gemini, we come to fruition with the energy of the seeds that were planted at the Gemini New Moon. And we are opening to what is being illuminated by the full moon energy, what it is we are here to discover, what this particular full moon is bringing into our awareness. So where are you growing? Where are you shifting? Where are you changing? Where are you seeing things in new ways, having new awareness, and opening to new ways of thinking? This full moon is really illuminating new possibilities if you are paying attention and if you have been doing the Mercury retrograde work of review. So, as Mercury has been retrograde for the past 3 weeks, we've had this opportunity to take our thinking inward, to rethink, reconsider, reevaluate, go deeper into what we think about things, and processing some of the deeper energies around the way that we think. So what does that mean? That means that our ways of thinking are largely habitual, and we don't realize it because it's just the way that we approach things or the way we think. And when Mercury goes retrograde, we have an opportunity to look at our thinking. Why do I think that? Where does that come from? How could I look at that in different ways? And asking those deeper questions. And Mercury is nothing if not curious. So we have curious Mercury asking us to to learn new things, to grow and to expand, and to reconsider the way that we think about things, to reconsider our beliefs. So as I was sharing yesterday, we have the dynamic between Sagittarius, which is about answers, and Gemini, which is about questions. They overlap in a lot of areas, but the Gemini vibe is about exploration and gathering information, asking questions, being really curious, and being very open-minded. So one of the things this full moon reminds us of is have an open mind, right? Question your old thinking, question what you've thought maybe even for a long time, and just look at things from new light, new information that is coming to light. And then the Sagittarius energy, which is very much part of this full moon as well, because the sun is in Sagittarius, Mercury is in Sagittarius as it changes direction to go direct a few hours after the exact full moon. So we have that heightened energy of Mercury being in Sagittarius. And that Sagittarius energy is how we form our beliefs, how we think about things in the big picture. So our beliefs, our belief systems, the way that we organize our thinking, where we place our faith and trust, and really, so questioning, right? Asking those deeper questions about, what do I believe? Why do I believe that? Where does that come from? Is that belief serving me? Right? Because we can change our beliefs. And when we have more information, Mercury, it can help us expand our minds into new directions of thought, which is what Sagittarius does. And Sagittarius, of course, is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is in Gemini, which is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is in Sagittarius, which is ruled by Jupiter. So there's this dynamic going on, this opposition between the Sagittarius and Gemini energies is very much highlighted around this full moon in particular. We have recently also had the Mercury Jupiter opposition, both direct and then again as Mercury went retrograde, forming that exact opposition to Jupiter again, with Jupiter in Gemini and Mercury in Sagittarius. So, and it will happen a third time after Mercury goes direct. So the point is that this struggle that we experience individually and collectively about information. Where is information coming from? What are the conclusions you're making, or the story you're telling, or the narrative that is being shared? What narrative are you believing? What narrative are you operating under? And asking deeper questions, but also seeing how that struggle over who has control of the narrative and how that's playing out in myriad different ways at different levels. So it's happening in society, culturally, in the bigger picture for the collective. It's also happening on individual levels. And so asking yourself, how is this showing up for me? What is my belief system? Where does that come from? Where do I get my information? What do I need to know about that? How do I need to explore more deeply and be introspective, especially with the past 3 weeks, Mercury being retrograde? Where do I need to look deeper, ask questions, explore my own inner thinking, and where I'm getting my ideas about truth, reality, what is so, how I should make my decisions going forward, right? The belief system that we operate under gives us that framework in which we make decisions, and those decisions have consequences for our lives and in the collective. So this is about, it's not about being wrong. It is about expanding your understanding that includes new information. And so that's true for all of us, and we're all going through it and experiencing it in our own ways individually. So those are some things to think about with today's Sagittarius full moon. And I want to remind you that I have on my website, astrologyheals.com, guided meditations for each new and full moon. And so they get posted every time there is a new moon or a full moon. These meditations are very affordable. They're $15 each, and it's like your own little energy healing session, because you can listen to the guided meditation, and it helps you to work with the energies consciously that are present, whether it's a new moon or a full moon, and whether it's in Gemini or Sagittarius or whatever sign that new or full moon is in. It really is a guided meditation that helps to align you with those energies, and at the same time to listen to your own deeper truth, to your own inner wisdom. It helps you tap into things that your soul, your spirit want to know and already know in so many ways, but just need that reminder or that reconnect that can help you feel more grounded, more centered, more clear, help you access solutions to any challenges you experience in your life. So there's really no telling exactly like what kind of doors it will unlock for you, but the guided meditation is a journey that walks you through tuning in to your own deeper inner wisdom as well as the cosmic wisdom and how that's showing up for all of us. So I have a guided meditation for today's Sagittarius full moon. And it's called Opening Doors to New Possibilities. So, this is a guided meditation that helps you access your own wisdom about who you are, what your role is on the planet at this time, how you can be a participant and contribute to making the world a better place, and tuning in with what that looks like and feels like for you, and accessing again your own inner wisdom about what is the best way forward for you to do that. So that guided meditation is available. I will put the link in the description for this video, as well as on my website, astrologyheals.com. Remember, those guided meditations are there. There's a new one every 2 weeks. So every new moon and every full moon. And you can purchase them there. They're only $15, and it is, like I said, it's like your own little personal healing session where you can feel that sense of inner calm, access the positive truths, the positive, inspirational, calming, peaceful things that are most beneficial and helpful to you. So each meditation is different. They all access and tune in with different vibrations and energies that are related to the new moon and the full moon, and this wonderful moon cycle that we have to work with and set our intentions with every single month. So this full moon has to do with the Sagittarius energy that was planted at the new moon in Sagittarius. So we're 2 weeks past the new moon in Sagittarius with the full moon in Gemini, and that Gemini energy is bringing us some sort of reveal or fruition or illumination that has to do with the seeds we planted at the new moon in Sagittarius. So, with that Sagittarian energy, really asking ourselves, where do I need to go? Where do I need to explore? Where do I need to travel, either literally or metaphorically in my mind, right? It could be reading a book or learning something new or joining a group or finding something that supports you in your learning new things and exploring what beliefs, what organizing and operating systems are going to be most helpful and beneficial for you in your well-being, in your wholeness, to be the best person you can be, to boost your self-care, bolster your self-care, and that helps you to be who you need to be for the world, right? For the people around you, and to contribute your gifts in the best ways possible. So thank you for being here, and thank you for taking care of yourself. And if you'd like some more support with that, check out that guided meditation. It's only $15. And let me know what you think. People in the past have absolutely loved these meditations, and you can see some of the things online that people have said about these meditations and how they have been helpful to them. So check it out. Thanks again for being here and for subscribing to this YouTube channel. I appreciate you, and I will see you next time with more astrology for unshakable self-care. Bye for now.